On International Women's Day, we do understand all across the globe that there are several such spectrums where voices are raised with respect to women and the atrocities that are happening on them and against them. Over here, I'm now joined by one 19-year-old Maryam Qayoumi with me. Let's try and have a word with her and understand the plight of women right now, that women are suffering on the land, in the land of Afghanistan. Thank you so much, Maryam, for speaking with us. You're on Women's Day. Your very first thing that you, as an Afghanistan girl, Afghanistan she, what is it that you portray?
As an Afghani girl, I'm so happy in here that we celebrate the International Women's Day. But I'm really sad also that our friends, our sister, our mother in Afghanistan, and they are suffering a lot. They don't have the right to education, for education. They don't have right for, actually they don't have a human right, Afghan women. And I'm so sad that I see other women in other countries that they have the rights, they have everything that they can celebrate. Even in Afghanistan, women can celebrate the Women's Day. And this is really bad, and I feel really sad for my sister, my mothers in Afghanistan, especially my friends which was in Afghanistan, and they are suffering a lot.
With what all aspects is the suffering when we talk about women in Afghanistan?
The main suffering that girls and women in Afghanistan are under that is that they don't have the right to education. Even when I came from Afghanistan and then the Taliban took over Afghanistan, my friends called me. They can't go to university. They are not allowed to go to university. They called me and they cried that we don't have the right. We see you that you're going to educate. You're going to university. You're going to school. You're going to educate, but we can't. We don't have the right. And I was really sad for them. And this is the main thing that they are suffering.
Also, Maryam, when the new government knocked Afghanistan, there were all kind of promises that Taliban made. Taliban said that it will be all women-friendly approach that they will do. And then slowly, steadily we saw that there were limitations. Today, the way and the kind of attire, don't take it other way around, but the kind of attire what you are wearing today is something that will be not allowed on land of Afghanistan. There are, proper terms and conditions that they have kept and applied of for a woman what to wear and what not to wear.
In Islam, they didn't say that a woman shouldn't be like a man, or a woman should wear this or this. Not like they should wear properly, but not the way that Taliban introduced. And also about the things that they promise us and then they said. I think that we have experience from them. We raise our voice and said that they are not like this. They don't be like this, and we are so sure that they don't be like this, but they won't be like this. But I think now they're like hiding their face behind a good face, but they will show their real face sooner.
The real face is already on land, isn't it, Maryam? If we have to talk about, we spoke about the attire, we spoke about the education, and the every restriction. It's like that it is no more a land for a woman.
It's no more a land for women, and there is something else that they will show their real face, like something else that they were saying that you should wear something like we call it chaudhari, and it's like something like burqa, and it's not in Islam. But in Islam, just said that you should wear properly, just long dresses and in a better way, not like that. But I'm pretty sure that they will tell to women that do this. Now they don't say that you should wear like this, but they will tell to women, they will announce that you should wear like this, or there is something more that they want to do in Afghanistan for women.
You as a girl, you just can't walk random on street. You just can't have your freedom to have a walk on street, go out somewhere unless and until there is a man with you.
No, before it wasn't like that. We could go to school. We could go to on a street, walk on a street properly without a man. I mean, and now I think it's not like this. They can't go. Even when they go with a man, they will ask, "Who is this man?"
What's your take on the current call about divorces? And it's Taliban government who has asked all the women who have taken divorce to go back to their abusive husbands. They have asked to go back to the trap of hell from which they have just escaped or from which they were suffering since long.
Yeah, I think in this case that they're telling the woman that you should return to your ex-husband, like you should who you divorced. It's not about religion. It's not in Islam. I know it very well that they just want to violence against women.
What are your hopes with respect being a woman on Women's Day? What to happen in your country so that I and you or women like us can all be together?
I wish women in Afghanistan live freely, live what they like, live wear what they want, wear and walk how they want. I mean, in the end, I want to say that I wish for my sisters, for my mothers, for my girls in my age. I wish that they could go to school, they could go to university, they can educate, and this is the main thing that I wish for them, and I wish freedom for them.
So that's a 19-year-old Maryam who on this Women's Day expects and hopes that every girl, every woman in Afghanistan gets the freedom, gets basic human right